my dear students. How are you today? I hope you are doing well and are ready for our new lesson. This is our learning goal for today's session. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to explain the difference between uniform motion, accelerated motion, and uniformly accelerated motion. What is uniform motion? In order to understand this type of motion, you have to describe the speed and acceleration of this car. The car travels a distance of 4 meters in 2 seconds. After 4 seconds, it travels a total distance of 8 meters. Then, the distance increases again by 4 meters after another 2 seconds, covering a total distance of 12 meters. The car keeps on moving until it reaches the 16-meter distance after 8 seconds. The speed of the car every 2 seconds can be calculated using the formula speed is equal to distance divided by the time. So, the calculated value of the speed of the car is always equal to 2 meters per second. If the speed of the object does not change, or if it is constant, what will be the acceleration? The acceleration of the car is equal to its final velocity minus initial velocity divided by the time. Since the speed of the car does not change, its acceleration would be equal to 0. The motion of the car is an example of uniform motion. Uniform motion is defined as the motion of an object along a straight path at constant speed. Its acceleration is 0. Our next example is an object that undergoes accelerated motion. Try to observe the object's speed and direction of motion. Does the speed of the object change? How about its direction? Based from that example, how will you define accelerated motion? Accelerated motion is defined as the motion in which the speed of an object changes, direction changes, or both the speed and direction change. Examples of bodies whose motion is accelerated. Number 1. A car that moves at 70 kilometers per hour north and then turns east and moves at the same speed. The car's motion is accelerated because its direction changes. Number 2. A bus that moves along a straight road increases its speed from 20 meters per second to 25 meters per second in 10 seconds. The bus changes in its speed, so its motion is said to be accelerated. Number 3 example. Typhoon Rosing moves at 15 kilometers per hour west-northwest, then heads towards the north at 19 kilometers per hour. Its motion is also accelerated because both its speed and direction change. The rolling ball on the board undergoes uniformly accelerated motion. Do you have any idea about this type of motion? For you to understand uniformly accelerated motion, try to describe the speed and the acceleration of this ball. The ball rolls a distance of 25 meters in 5 seconds. Its speed increases by 2 meters per second every second. Let us calculate the acceleration of the object using the formula A is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by the time. So, after 2 seconds, the acceleration of the ball is equal to 4 meters per second minus 2 meters per second divided by 1 second, which is equal to 2 meters per second squared. From 2 to 3 seconds, the acceleration of the ball will be equal to 6 meters per second minus 4 meters per second divided by 1 second, and it is also equal to 2 meters per second squared. By using the same formula, the acceleration of the ball at t equals 4 seconds to t equals 5 seconds will also be equal to 2 meters per second squared. Therefore, the acceleration of the ball is constant. So, do you now understand what uniformly accelerated motion means? It is defined as the motion in which the speed of an object changes at a constant rate. Examples of bodies whose motion is uniformly accelerated. The first example is the freely falling body. This object falls at a constant acceleration of 9.8 meters per second squared. Another example is a car that travels along a straight highway increases its speed by 5 meters per second every second. The car's motion is uniformly accelerated because the increase in its speed is always the same, which is 5 meters per second every second. Now, let us summarize our lesson for today. Uniform motion means the motion of an object in a straight path at constant speed. Accelerated motion means the speed of an object changes, direction changes, or both the speed and direction change. While uniformly accelerated motion is the motion in which the speed of the object changes at a constant rate. That's how simple these types of motion are. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.